Speaking of a universe that is just beginning, James Gunn was asked on Threads if he's please wink if you have any plans for Deathstroke. He sent back a wink emoji. Right, next topic. No. I'll ask you this. Obviously, he's saying he's got plans for Deathstroke. What do we think them plans could be? You know, it could be anything. It could be a series. He could be the main villain in the Batman film, which is The Brave and the Bold, which I think is the perfect direction to take it, because it'd be something very different to what we've had before. I don't know. He could be in Peacemaker season 2. Who knows? He could be in Supergirl. He could be in Superman. Where do you think we're going to see Deathstroke? And do you think it's going to be sooner rather than later? Because him just saying he's got plans doesn't mean anything initially. Well, it means something. It means he's going to use the character, but...
The easiest bet, the safest bet is definitely the Batman. In what capacity, we don't know.
Yeah, the Brave and the Bold.
Let's just hope it's not a situation where it's with the Deathstroke that we could have had, where it's just literally a post-credit scene. I want to see Deathstroke. I want to see him. I want to see him do some shit.
Well, do we think Joe Manganiello's going to reprise the role? I don't think so. He could still do it.
Potentially. I think he would, because, he seemed like he were really down for it. And I think I saw him in like an interview. I think, it wouldn't confuse people either. It's not one of those situations where that's an issue. It's just...
Yeah, it's not like he was a main role in the films. It was a post-credit scene and then in the Snyder Cut. So I wouldn't mind seeing Joe Manganiello. There's other people who could play Deathstroke as well. Obviously, this is a beloved character.
That'd be a great fan cast.
What?
Just
Video?
doing... Yeah,
Well, once we get through our X-Men, I do want to start doing the DC Universe next. Because that's coming up. And if we don't get moving on that, it'll all be cast by the time we get doing it. So, yeah. But, I think we're going to see him in The Brave and the Bold as the villain. It's, I think putting Slade Wilson, I nearly said Wade Wilson, and putting Slade Wilson against Damian Wayne, two people with these kind of same ideologies and they're not afraid to kill, and then Bruce has got to kind of get between that.
It would definitely, like, I agree with what you're saying, but also it's a nice change as opposed to obviously Matt Reeves' Batman. Matt Reeves' Batman, yeah, it's got its action pieces, but it's not really about that. Whereas this, it's like you're going to have these fucking well-trained killers just going at each other, and, they're going in sort of like a very brutal way. Whereas, like, the Riddler, it's like you've got to think about what's happening and figure it out. Whereas, like, nah, Deathstroke's just fucking, he knows shit and he's just fucking going in for the kill.
Well, that's it.
He's not holding back.
I can only think off the top of my head where we've seen in a Batman film, just a Batman film, where Batman has gone against someone who's a physical match for him, and that would be The Dark Knight Rises going against Bane. A lot of the time it's with Batman, it's using his brain, beating up henchmen, which we all like to see. But yeah, I think back to that Arkham Origins fight that you have. That's fucking spectacular. And if we could see a 10-minute one take Bruce Wayne, Damian Wayne versus Slade Wilson, that would be fucking spectacular, and I would love to see that. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into our next topic. The topic you've all been waiting for.